everybody. It's finally here. Happy Thanksgiving week.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. So it's a time, obviously, to get together, feel grateful for the company of our loved ones. Of course, it's a little different this year. So for our Thanksgiving special, we're looking to better times when we can all gather in larger groups. Hopefully that'll happen soon again. And we are bringing you some of our favorite chefs and hospitality peeps and their most evocative food memories. So for pandemic provisions today, we are talking about ours, the Two Sharp Chefs' favorite food memories. I'm going to go ahead and start. And I'm just going to share about the times that I got to be with my grandpa, my mom's dad, Eric Baptista. His favorite place was to go to A&W Root Beer. I was born and raised in San Mateo, California, a tiny city on the peninsula in California on the West Coast. And we would go to Bay Meadows, which was a horse racing track in San Mateo. Small one, not the size of like a Del Mar or anything. And he loved horse racing. So we'd go there and we'd spend our day there the morning. And then in the afternoon, we'd walk to A&W Root Beer. We'd have root beer floats, hamburgers, and fries. He taught me how to dip the fries in the root beer float, kind of like a Frosty at Wendy's when you did that. And, you know, I will go to Boulder City, where the closest A&W Root Beer is here to me. And I'll do exactly the same thing. And as food memories are, it brings me back to those moments with my grandpa, who was one of the most important men in my life. And I would, you know, it makes me think of him. It makes me think of like those great times, like the good old days of like hanging out with my grandpa and being able to be with one of my grandparents. And I don't have any now. So it's just kind of, you know, that nostalgia of having a grandparent and having them pat your head and drink your root beer float and eat your fries. So That's my food memory.
Yeah, that's an amazing food memory. Mine goes along the same lines. When I was growing up, there's a Chinese restaurant in the Philippines. It's actually a chain. It's called Look You In. And my dad...
Look You In.
Yeah, Look You In.
Okay.
And my dad and my mom would always take me there. And they would always order the N45, which is a braised beef noodle. Now, regardless of whether it was my mom taking me there or my dad taking me there, it will always be the N45. And I grew up, like, all throughout the years having the same dish. So whenever I have this, whenever I crave it, I think about my mom and my dad when they brought me there. So it might be just as simple as like a little takeout dish, but it really is the company that you have it with and the memories that are associated with it.
Yes, it doesn't have to be like foie gras and caviar, although those moments are fun and obviously those are great food memories as well. We're going to share some of those that are like that, and we're going to share some of those that are like our memories where it's just, you know, being with somebody and eating something super simple